Hey y'all, it's Natalie, and I am here for Sarah's Rediscover Your Stash hop this month, which the product focus is on nature, which is super fun. So I just wanted to remind you that I have this 12 by 12 album where I printed all of our cruise photos from when we went to Alaska in June. And I would say real heavy on nature, probably at least 75% nature photos, if not more. Because it was incredible and it was amazing and it was so fun. So I have all of those to choose from. And I just wanted to show you the stash that I've been hoarding for these photos. I bought all these travel things, and then of course I pulled out all the travel and other items for my stash when I realized that so many things were nature. And so I pulled out like all of my leaf laser cuts from 49 Market. Like, this is an entire 12 by 12 cherry box filled, overflowing with travel and nature themed products. So talk about rediscovering your stash. Like, y'all, I have got to dive into this and throw a ton of product on a page. So let's pick out a photo and get started on my nature layout for today's hop. So I grabbed this Waffle Flower Crafts leaf stamp, and I have the coordinating die to go with it. And I wanted to brighten up the background paper that I chose with some white, but not too much white. So I stamped these knowing that when I die cut them, they'll have just a little bit of a white border all the way around the edge. So I inked them up in this maroon color and in this, well, I used a couple different oranges and used my blending brush. And then I'm adding the veins to them, which would be in like a brown color. And then I cut 4 circles out with my die cuts on my Big Shot. And then I ran the 2 solid ones through the Big Shot again with the wood grain embossing folder that came in the autumn cherry box from A Cherry on Top. And my title is going to be It's All Good in the Woods. I thought that was a really fun one, and we have a group photo of all of us here in the woods at literally like a stop. We drove past it a little bit, and then I was like, nope, turn around. We got to go back there. That looks like a fairy wonderland. And then we just wandered a little bit down a path, and there was this lake and then a mountain. I mean, Alaska was so incredible. So I'm inking up, the embossed pieces with some brown distress oxide to kind of help make the embossing come out, and it looks like wood grain. And then I'm roughing up the edges and inking them up. So I'm going to have a lot of nice distress texture. Kind of putting things on the page to see exactly how I would like my title. I want it to curve around all the circles. I cut out the smaller letters in white because I wanted to pop out. As I said at the beginning, I want like pops of white, right? Because the background paper is pretty bright or dark, and that is from 49 and Market. I think it's the Everywhere collection. And then I'm going in with these mushroom laser cuts and some ferns and some little green leaves to add the green color in from the background into the foreground. The tree paper is P13. Sorry, I'm trying to talk fast because my video turned out to be pretty quick. This is a hop for Sarah's Rediscover Your Stash. And our product focus this month was on nature. And so I was like, well, yeah, I can definitely participate in that because girl got some nature stuff. As you saw in the beginning, my stash here for the travel and nature collection was a little overflowing. So I did cut the woods word out in my favorite wood grain dies that are from Memory Box. And then the other ones are double cut by by Concord and Ninth. So I wanted to just make the pops of maroon, orange, and green kind of be in a few different places around the page. So I'm kind of layering things up, tucking foliage under the circle papers and under the alphas. I like to nestle and tuck a lot, have everything touching one another so that everything looks intentional. And so make sure to check out the list of everyone that's competing. It's not a competition. Participating in the hop down below. It's always such a really talented group. So I have fun playing along with these prompts. that Sarah does. So you can see I'm kind of nestling that in amongst the fern. I decided that the fern would look nice kind of layered on top of that leaf. And so I liked mixing and matching these stamped leaves that have the white border with the laser cut items from 49 Market, because I feel like it kind of, I don't know, I feel like with the laser cut images, especially with the nature, it could be a very formal type of page. I feel like adding in the white and adding in the less realistic stamped images helps to kind of give it my style and makes it less formal or serious. I know that's maybe not the word I'm looking for, but I like to have a lot of fun with my pages, and I don't like them to be too fancy. So here I go. I'm going to add that white onto the background. You'll see this in almost all of my layouts lately. I've been loving this Delusions white linen spray. I love adding that white splatter on everything. So I just splatter it all around the page, even get a little bit on my photo. So I'm over here wiping some of it up. I meant to put a piece of paper over our faces, but I did not. And since it's a hop with Sarah, I have to add in my sequins. So I got my Spiegel Mom Scraps dried flower sequins and just give it that rustic sparkle look. I told my friend Jessica the other day, I used to use that hashtag all the time, rustic sparkle. And she was like, I love that. And I'm like, maybe we should bring it back. Let's do it. So here are you. I hope you've enjoyed my rustic sparkle layout. Like I said, this one, it went fast. So check out the list of participants down below. Thanks to Sarah for hosting this. And I'll link her Facebook group down below if you want to come join it. We have a good time over there and rediscover your stash. Bye, y'all.